Welcome back to the Sloppy Seconds podcast.
We're back
to the dump.
back to the podcast groove.
To the dump.
Oh, we fucked up a lot.
Yeah, we
bad.
fucked up so many times.
Pretty
fucking bad, actually.
We did one that was supposed to be like our big comeback.
Hey, Nick, in spirit of the failed one, I'm gonna ask you to do this again. I'm gonna pop this fucking this bottle cap, and I want you to edit in like a really fucking like good like
pop
noise.
Oh, no problem, bro. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, you hear that?
Damn, that got me hard.
That sounds good.
God,
that got me hard, bro. I'm half chubbing over
here.
here.
I already know what I'm gonna put in it.
Well, it all depends if the audio actually works this time.
All right.
Yeah, no, we fucked up a couple times. It's just been really a lot of things have been going on, so we haven't really gotten to be together to make these podcasts. And then when we did get together to make the podcast, we fucked up, and it didn't record any of it did record it, but it recorded it out of the computer, not the mics.
Yeah,
and it sounded like shit.
Absolute ass.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
There's a lot of stuff like this thing. A lot of stuff has happened since the last podcast, and it's gonna be hard to try to remember what's happened because. I mean, it's been so long since the last podcast. I feel like it was black in your face.
The bottle graveyard's black.
Well, you know what? While I try to recount everything that's happened, let's start pouring shots.
Can you give me mine?
Well, while they're doing that, here I'll recount.
Our
failed episode.
So our failed episode. I stopped at the gas station and saw this. It is Miller High Life, the champagne of beers in a champagne bottle, but it's just beer. So I thought that was really cool, and we could do that in our like episode. Like, hey, they like beer. I don't really care for it, but it's like a champagne. Like, it was all kind of cool, a mixture of kind of both our worlds. It didn't go well, and you didn't get to see. We drank the whole bottle. It tasted like shit. It was so bad.
Yeah,
terrible.
And we didn't get to show it, so you just get to see the dead bottle.
However, we commend it to the bottle graveyard.
Anyways.
Also, a little bit of it is in Dan Aykroyd's skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's going to drink that
eventually. When it fills up, Nick's going to chug the whole bottle.
Yeah, he's going to drink all of it.
How about when we get to a million subscribers, Nick chugs the bottle?
Sure. You know, a million subscribers? Of course, yeah.
You heard that. That.
Sure.
Okay.
What are we all
taking a shot of? Are we all taking a shot of the same thing, or are we all doing separate?
I have the wild turkey. I don't know what you guys want, but I brought
Give me some of the wild turkey.
Wild turkey American honey, and then I also have Gentleman's Jack. It's supposed to be
smooth.
So I mean, it's not in the bottle graveyard yet, but.
We'll get there.
It'll get there. Actually, that bottle's almost there, so we should probably finish that off.
Commend it to the graveyard.
We got to put a little bit of it to Dan Aykroyd, so if Ryan doesn't finish it...
Glug, 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 glug.
Right, there's a line, in the glass.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, fill it up to that, silly.
No, you silly
Don't
goose.
make fun of me!
We're not making fun of you. We just called you a silly goose.
A little silly boy.
Commend it to the graveyard.
No, we got to commend it to the graveyard by putting it in Dan Aykroyd.
If we don't commend something to the graveyard this episode, we failed.
Goodbye.
To the Aykroyd graveyard.
To the Aykroyd graveyard.
Bro, how much are you trying to dump in there, bro?
The rest of it's got to be empty.
Holy shit, bro. I thought you were going to drink some of that.
It has to be empty to get into
you're really, like, just contributing to the Aykroyd graveyard.
Okay, we're going to need to start putting this behind us because it's almost blocking Ryan's face.
I want to be consumed by the dump graveyard.
There you go.
You put the cap on it. Where's the cat?
Consume me by the fucking dump. What the fuck?
What?
Consume me by the dump graveyard and then...
All right. Boys, welcome back to the Sloppy Seconds podcast.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That face you made, actually, it told me the whole story.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Man, do I got a shit. Let me tell you.
Why didn't you shit before we started?
It just hit. Like, literally, like, I took it, like, we started the podcast, took a sip of my beer, I was like, ooh.
Well, you got to hold it for another 45 minutes.
Or we just pause it and pick back up.
No, we don't do that.
No, it's too late.
Oh, I'm gonna be shifting cheeks for a while.
We're not doing podcasts ever again. This is the last one.
Welcome back to our little thing that we do.
Welcome back to the dump.
But yeah, we've got a couple ideas for the future of this podcast. As you see, Ryan has been posting a lot of the video games and everything, and you're seeing a lot of Ben in them. And is Jill in a lot of them?
Some of them, yeah.
A couple of them.
Yeah, so you're seeing a lot of Jill.
A lot of Ben, especially.
Yeah.
I've posted like 2 videos that I've put a lot of work into, and
so nobody cares about.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I thought they were pretty funny. There was Darth Tony, and
Stop talking, Nick.
I like Darth Tony.
Stop talking.
It was fun. But
stop trying to push your meme.
Yeah, what an idiot! Oh my god,
Darth Tony. I mean, shit. Like we're talking since like last fucking year.
We didn't. What was
shit.
It like?
November, probably.
Yeah, like November. I mean, actually, since Ben was before Ben was back. Because the last thing we put out podcast related was the failed one with John and Ben. And Ben was back in like November, October.
That was before October, because October I got a girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, because we talked about it last podcast, but it didn't go well. So
yeah,
in October I got a girlfriend. So that was before. We did it before October. So, wow. That's really long.
It is shit. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
We'll pick back up. It's Turtlehead's coming.
Cut.
Jesus Christ.
We'll be back in 1 second.
Cut.
Just keep it going.
We're not cutting. We're gonna keep going, and then we're gonna fucking make your life a living hell. While you're in
the episode
dump.
where? Oh wait, again, that wasn't aired, or that was only like
none of these episodes were aired.
Wait. Okay, so the episode that you saw, which was only like 5 minutes long, with Ben and John, Ryan went missing for probably about 90% of that episode.
Sad.
So this is the episode where Nick goes missing for 90% of the episode.
Yeah, well, see, I went missing, and I had to shit, and I was shitting, and then Ben came in like like a fucking slob, and he burst through the door while I was shitting, and he came up to me, and while I had my dick out, and he threw up in the sink of the same bathroom I was shitting in, and
it's almost like you.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I'm sitting there with my dick out, I'm smelling shit and puke, and those 2 scents combined ruined me. So as soon as Ben left, I had to throw up too, because that just fucking triggered a chain reaction with me, and then I just, that was the end of me for that fucking night.
Yeah.
Not very nice.
With us,
sent me straight to the dump.
Yeah, that night was very weird for all of us.
Sad.
John almost got into a fight that night. Was that the night? That was the night.
Yeah, it was.
So that was fun. But anyway, so things that have gone on since we've been gone. Like I said, I got a girlfriend. I also moved from my old house to my new apartment. That was good. Now I'm right down the street from Ryan, so I can get super sloppy, and I'm right there at home. That's really nice. Oh, fuck. So I no longer have to travel 20, 30 minutes away and cry on my whole way home because I want to be in bed. I just have to go right down the street and be like, oh, hey, my bed. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's been a lot of stuff. What would you do for Christmas?
We're
talking. It is now. When this will be posted, probably it'd still be February when it's posted, right?
Should be. It's up to Nick's slop ass.
Hopefully it's still February, or it's the beginning of March when this is posted of 2021. Guys, we made it out of 2020. Let's just say that. That was a shitty year for all of us, except the only good thing that 2020 gave us was the Sloppy Seconds podcast. That's am I right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got Got another vacation planned?
Oh yeah, we've got another vacation.
Shitload of
Wait,
more videos coming?
Did we talk about our cabin, or was that
No, we didn't.
the episode that got
Probably
trashed?
cut. Yeah.
Okay, well, we went on a little vacation. Yeah, because that was in November. We went on a little vacation
end of November,
with. Great, he's back.
Oh, great.
I'm back.
The cum dump's back.
Sorry, I'm back. So,
He just took a massive poopy.
Dude,
But we
time flies when you're having fun, huh?
I'm not having fun.
Hey Nick, you interrupted something, okay?
You embarrass me every time.
We went on a vacation to Hocking Hills. We had a great time. We went with Ryan's cousin Dominic and Ryan's cousin Bella and her friend, and we had bunches of fun. We got really drunk in a hot tub, and we made lots of food. Got lost a lot of times. We went and visited a cave,
maze.
a couple caves. Those were cool. The one was a very big letdown because they like hyped it up. And you got there, and it was not even a cave. It was just kind of like an indent in the mountain.
There's almost like a ravine or something.
Yeah,
there.
and it was like a very big letdown compared to like the way they were hyping it up. But then we went to another one that was slept on. Like there was no advertisement for this place whatsoever. We went there, and it was 10 times better than the place that was advertised.
Yeah, the first cave we went to had way too many stairs. My thighs were very chafed at the end of it.
You know what? My thighs weren't chafed.
So my thigh.
This would only work if we were actually popular enough to have a sponsor. Yeah,
God, I would love to be
you
sponsored.
could throw that into a.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
We're not sponsored by. We're not sponsored by.
I put this shit on my.
Please
nuts.
sponsor us.
My balls are powered by Manscaped.
I put fucking powder on my nuts.
It's not a powder. It's a cream.
I cream up my fucking knob before I go out to mountain hiking.
So we went on a little, vacation for that.
Are you
got
insinuating
pretty drunk.
something?
You guys want to take another shot?
Sure, why not?
I mean, like I said,
Or you could give me a booze fruit.
This is our. How about we all take a shot and a booze fruit?
Sure. I'm trying to think what.
Now this is the hard part: is trying to pour it out of the fucking jar.
I got
God damn it.
engaged. That's another thing. I'm engaged now.
Ew. No, congratulations, Nick, everyone. He's engaged. Now 2 of the 3 sloppy seconds are engaged.
Congratulations, Nick and Noah, for fucking doing something.
Honestly, that looks fucking delicious.
Do
Jesus.
not spill it on the
I'm
laptop.
trying not to.
Or I will spin in. This is past the line, you fucking
I'm
asshole.
sorry. It's really
Dude.
hard to pour it.
You're fine.
Would you look at this
It
shit?
probably tastes like booze fruit.
Think of the booze fruit,
I
Ryan.
do not want that goddamn much.
Oh, hey, dang.
Be careful.
Are you fucking my ass?
Hey, dude.
Let go of it.
If you fucking one drop.
All right. Hey, I will. After we take the shot, I will run upstairs and grab a fork so we can all grab some booze fruit.
Oh, that smells delicious, bro.
Does it? Ooh.
It smells like.
Just as to not spill it, well, yeah, we'll do a little.
We'll do a little tink. Tink, tink, tink. To you getting married or engaged, and to me getting a girlfriend.
And mine finishing his tattoo.
I'm probably gonna add more to it, so I don't know.
Ooh, that's really
That doesn't
good.
taste like it. Are you sure that's alcohol?
Yeah, that's surprising because I was actually
20%, 40 proof.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was actually kind of dreading that.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad.
I was gonna say, I'm like, the American honey hit way harder than
Oh,
what the fuck
yeah.
is that? That's good though. The booze fruit probably tastes delicious.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll get the
God,
booze
yeah.
fruit in a second.
The
So we
booze-
can all,
the
we can all have a
booze
booze
fruit.
fruit.
Oh, if we need something to talk about, I've wrote down a few rap bars while I was at
Bro,
work.
just what the fuck is the point of you writing that
No.
shit? Make a fucking song.
No, let's
Well,
dude.
goddamn song.
Can we make a song?
Yeah,
well,
dude. There's a
here's-
shitload
well, no,
of
'cause that's-
software that you can make beats with and shit.
Can we
Just make a
upload it to?
beat.
Can we become rappers on SoundCloud?
Here's the thing, like
Anybody can,
it's,
yeah.
It's in the same idea. It's just I was at work and I was thinking of some rap bars. I ran them by Ryan. He likes them.
It's fucking
So
Can you
I-
give us? Do you remember a bar?
Oh, of course.
Can you give us a little? Give us a little. Give us a little hit.
It's top tier. Yeah, it's
Okay,
great.
so
Yeah.
Do you need a beat? What's the beat?
no, I don't need a beat. So
You sure?
I'll just say it to you like a poem. So, well, look at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera.
Driving through a pig pen, Because I'm slamming ham.
Okay, what's next? Go ahead. Tell the class.
Driving through a pig pen because you're slamming ham.
I think it's like something like do a drive-by in a nursing home because I'm smoking grams.
Dude, can we please make this rap album?
I mean, yeah, we can. It's just I need to run.
All right, Nick. Okay, see, I'm gonna be one of those guys that I'll rap it for you, but I can't come up with shit. No. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, I'm too brain damaged to.
So far, my favorite. I mean, like
I can edit. That's all I can do.
I don't have my phone.
I've learned how to edit. So hopefully, within our next couple of videos, we'll be.
Yeah, I can make shit ass YouTube videos, like my gaming videos mostly.
Yeah,
I can.
I mean, what we do podcast? Well, barely podcasts, and we do gaming. A lot of live.
And then, well, here's my thing. I would like to start doing some live action stuff, like the thing we were talking about at the bar. We went to the bar before.
I want to upload some of my Snapchats. Actually,
I would like to. Send them to me.
I have years and years worth of Snapchat memories. And I feel like those would be like...
If you can put them on a flash drive and give them to me, dude, I'll be more than happy to fucking take them.
Those Snapchat memories, some of those are so fucking good. And those are like years and years worth of content of just shitty Snapchat
If you can put them in folders like, hey, this was in 2015, this was 2016, I'll put it together in 2015 Snapchat compilation.
Some of those just have to be so good.
Speaking of like making live action videos, I was talking to my dad the one day. He's like, hey, I thought of this good video idea that, me and you could do. I'm like, okay, go ahead. So he's like, all right, so it starts off, you're laying on the floor in your room, and you have your feet kicked up, and you're listening to Karma Chameleon. You're like, Karma, Chameleon. And then my dad's like, then I'll burst through the door with a belt. and then my dad...
This just sounds like your daily life.
Then
my dad will say, what the hell is this? And I look back scared and say, it's Boy George, Dad. And then the shot ends with him raising his belt about to hit me, and that's his video.
You'd be coming on. You do this on. Can we make a TikTok? Can we become
crazy.
famous on TikTok?
I've been,
No, that's way too creative for TikTok. You got to do something way fucking stupider and less interesting.
Maybe we can mouth or do some.
Mouth Karma Chameleon.
Can we? Can we mouth it while we sing stupid dances on TikTok together?
Yeah, exactly. Just mouth the song and you're good.
If you didn't know, we all don't like really TikTok. So
I like.
Nick made a TikTok and has posted nothing.
Well, yeah, that's because the whole point of it's like, okay, let's put some clips from it, like from our YouTube onto the TikTok.
Clips. Damn it.
But then, I've tried to do it on the computer, and it's just, I don't know, I was just running into
we can fuck around with it.
Yeah,
maybe we'll make a TikTok. Actually, since we're back into this podcast groove, I want to make us an Instagram. We've got a Twitter. Want to plug the Twitter in?
No.
No.
I don't remember. What is it? Our
Shitpost Central?
Shitpost Central.
Put the fucking thing on the screen.
Yeah, little right here. Right over Nick's. Right over
he's gonna forget to edit it.
Yeah,
and then it's just gonna be nothing.
He's gonna be like, okay, nothing bad happened in this episode. I don't really even need to listen to it.
I'm just gonna send it out. There's gonna be no fucking.
I'll barely look through it. Be like, all right, it's done.
I'm just gonna send it out.
Yeah.
I just been grinding through the fucking gameplay. Well, that's why I left the responsibility of the gameplay to myself, because I'm like, I know there's a shitload there, and it's like,
and you are the one that has most of it.
So
it's a lot easier for you to just get it off of your PlayStation or whatever you recorded it on, and then just editing it instead of sending it to one of us.
A lot of the stuff I saved is gone. I already uploaded it. I edited it.
Well, yeah, but
I'm saying at this point, not all of the gameplay I'm going through is live streams. I'm just editing down the live streams and making them comprehensible. That's about it. So I'm taking a 3-hour live stream and I'm going to make it like 20-30 minutes or something, so I'm saving.
But we still have the live stream on there, right? So they can watch the 3-hour video if you guys want.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Most of the content that I'm saving isn't on my PlayStation. It's already up. I'm just downloading the live streams, editing them, making them funnier,
but that's
and
the thing,
then
there are some,
putting them back
there
up.
are some stuff in the live streams that's extremely funny, but it's like sometimes we just forget to like put it in the videos. So it's a lot better just to watch our live streams.
Dude, watch both. Honestly, you know what? Hey, if you want, just watch all our videos and give them thumbs up and follow us. And...
Oh, actually, I've been going through those fucking videos. I thought I lost them, but I have the videos of like when we were playing with your brothers, and it did record the audio somehow. So
that's funny.
Those probably will be salvageable.
That's funny.
I barely started working on them, but I think they will be salvageable.
No, there's a funny.
I'm assuming they will be because I can hear your brothers at least. I don't know about the rest of the fucking people, but
yeah, we played with some guys on Call of Duty Cold War with my brothers who are on Xbox. We did crossplay, and me and Ryan, and then Ben was there too.
Oh, so it records that?
I don't know.
it recorded them. I don't think it'll record the people on PlayStation because they have to have that setting on for it to work.
Okay, so it record. Well, I'm surprised.
I mean, the brothers it did,
records
but
the crossplay. That's,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
actually
the
very
only
cool.
fucking issue is because we're in game chat is the voice and the game is the same
like shit.
fucking audio.
Yeah.
So so the gameplay is so fucking loud that you can barely hear what most people are saying. Right. Unless it's like a calm, quiet moment, you can barely hear what they're saying. So I mean, yeah.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I'll do what I can with it, but
yeah. Well, we're gonna try to get back into this.
I enjoy making these, so I would really like to get back into making the podcast, and I really hope the idea that we start doing the live stuff, because like I said, we've got a plan. His fiance Ryan's fiance is her birthday is either
March.
Is her birthday's in March?
Yeah, 1st.
Happy birthday, Jill. We plan on making. She wants a cake done by all of us, so we're gonna come over and make a cake. And last time we tried to bake something, we almost burnt the house down. So hopefully this time we can record it and be stupid while doing it. But the time we almost burnt the house down was mainly Ben's fault because he's an idiot. And we tried making cookies. I don't actually even remember how that started. Did just one of us want to make cookies, or did we were asked to make cookies?
It was you guys. It was not fucking me.
Well, anyway, somehow we got to the point of all four of us making cookies at Ryan's house. His parents were in the living room, and we.
Your fat ass.
we were literally
make cookies.
Would you guys like a shot of this? What do you think I am, a butler?
Yeah, next time you want me to pour your shot, fuck you.
All right.
Fuck you.
Ryan, you taking a shot?
Give me half of one, damn it.
What do you mean?
You're going to pour it yourself, bitch.
Okay, fine.
If I have to pour it myself, you're pouring it yourself.
Yeah, suck my nuts. Right,
I was nice enough to leave the bottle open for you.
Yeah. Oh, nice enough. I'm going to piss in a jar.
I just find it harder to pour somebody's shot for them because it's like sometimes I overpour a little. But the cap. Give me the cap. No cap.
No cap.
No cap. Is that what that meant?
Huh?
Is that what that means?
Yeah, no cap means there's actually not a cap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're so smart,
It's so
Nick.
pure, you don't need to cap it off.
Yeah, you can just dump it and nothing comes out because it knows it needs to go in a shot glass.
Save this audio, please.
Please, the audio listeners on iTunes and Spotify and all that, they're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
I still don't think we're on Spotify. Or
I know we're on Spotify.
No,
hey,
I don't
we're
think we're on
Spotify.
I don't think we're on iTunes.
The first 5 episodes are on Spotify. Hopefully, this one gets uploaded as well. And if you want to listen, we are on Spotify. And
that was something I want that on the fucking last episode we fucked up. I wanted to clarify like immediately at the beginning of the fucking episode, but now we're like a while in. We should start paying attention.
Why don't we do that after?
Audio only shit.
I know exactly what you're doing. Yeah. You want to make a little segment. Why don't we do that after?
We'll do a little clip. Just be like,
saying, we can fucking...
I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's do that after.
Make sure we, anything we're talking about, that it can be understood just audio-wise.
Yes,
It doesn't need Unless it's
I've been trying. That's why I realized I was pointing to you when I was talking about.
I know you can put the videos on Spotify, but
to audio listeners.
Hey, to audio listeners, we're taking a shot of Gentleman's Jack. Just get this done, man.
It's supposed to be smooth, Jack.
Yeah, we gotta put it in the fucking dump.
What?
That's pretty good.
It tastes like Jack.
It's Gentleman's Jack, you jackass.
I'm not a gentleman.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why.
That's why you don't like it.
I don't know why I just sounded like that. What did I sound like? I was like...
I don't know.
That wasn't Gentleman's Jack, Batman. You want to know how I got these scars? My father liked these icy pops.
Anyway, let's...
Classic. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, speaking of that, I finished Gotham.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? I really like that show.
I thought it was pretty damn good.
Okay,
yeah.
So
this is
pretty
pretty damn good. Actually.
This is coming from comic book perspective. That show was complete ass and had nothing to do with anything to do with Batman. Like, it was so bad to telling the story of Batman and his villains and all that. But as a TV show and they did a fantastic job. I really liked it as a just TV goer watching it, but as a comic book fan, that show sucked. Horribly.
Yeah. I mean, coming from me,
dude,
who
no one
doesn't
knows
shut
who
the
Batman
fuck
is.
up.
No one knows who Batman is. Shut up.
Coming from me, who doesn't give a shit about the comic book shit. Yeah, that was a pretty damn good show. I mean, it was a little corny, but like,
oh yeah.
I mean, it was very good though. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed watching like every episode,
dude. And you know what?
It was a damn good show.
Speaking of TV shows that I'm really upset about, I haven't really talked about it because I know you guys don't really care, but I'm very upset. They ended my show back in, I think, 2019, and I finally finished it, and I'm very upset about it because, yeah, they ended Arrow, and it was, like, my all-time favorite show. I really need to meet everybody on there. They're, like, dude, they did so well. He is, in my definition, Green Arrow, and she's Black Canary, and everybody on there was great. It took me forever. They ended it, I think, in 2019, and I refused to watch it until about, I want to say, June of last year, because I really was just kind of upset. I didn't want to watch it because it was the end of my show. Like, it was awesome. I've already seen my other favorite show was Smallville, and they ended that, and I know how, like, it was such a great ending, but the way they ended it, and it was just a very sad moment. So the internet ruined it for me because I kind of knew what happened, and I already guessed it before the internet told me. That's the bad thing about reading comic books and all that, is that you kind of already know the ending of these stories, because there's only so many ways these like superheroes can stop. There's only so many ways a superhero can stop being a superhero. They die, they retire and they live a happy life, or they retire and live a happy life until one of their enemies is like, fuck you, and then kills them without him really knowing. Like, there's always just a certain way of ending it, and you can kind of tell with the way the comic or the show is going, So it was very sad to watch it end, and I'm very upset. And I have had a hole in my heart because I don't know what else to watch. You know what's been filling that hole? I am not going to lie.
Me.
No.
I've been filling that hole.
No. What's been filling that hole lately has been I just finished season 2 of The Mandalorian. Literally 2 days ago, just finished it. And I also have been watching up-to-date WandaVision. Holy shit. I really didn't want to root for Disney Plus, but man, they're making great movies.
I heard a lot of people bitching about WandaVision.
All I've heard is nothing but love for it.
Really?
Yeah. I've heard nothing but love for that show.
I've heard a lot of people just saying it was just a lot of nothing.
The first 3 episodes was nothing, dude. Like, it was kind of boring, and I'm like, all right, am I just watching them do sitcoms with and then like the last episode, everything's gonna come together type thing? And I was gonna get very upset, but as soon as I was like, all right, if this episode is gonna be like that, I don't want to watch it anymore. As soon as I was like giving it a last try, it brought me right back in. I was like, oh, okay. It started off very slow, but was really good. And it's kind of the same thing with The Mandalorian. The first couple episodes, I was like, because I waited until both seasons were out to start watching it, and I was like, it was like, man, why does everybody think the show is so good? And then as soon as I was like, I'll give it one more episode, otherwise it's just going to be another Star Wars thing that I can just get from my Star Wars friends. You know, they could tell me everything. And I started watching. I was like, wait a minute, like this is interesting. This is good. You know. Yeah. And honestly, as much as I hate the amount of hype that Mandalorian got because of Baby Yoda, and that was it. The reason that show blew up was because of Baby Yoda. But that show is actually really good.
Did you see that actor is like now in the Last of Us thing? Like,
the guy who plays Mandalorian.
Pascal.
Yeah. He's Joel. I did see that.
Yeah.
I don't really care for Ellie.
Nah, me either. I mean,
I don't care for Ellie.
Think,
nothing against the actor, but she's got a real smooth face, and I don't like it.
I mean, coming from me, like there's a multiple different people I would have rather had play that, but I mean, I'm willing to see what the fuck they come up with.
I heard it's a TV show, and HBO Max has it, which HBO has done some phenomenal things.
Well, just the fact that it's in the creator's hands, and not just passed off to some half-ass company. I don't.
You know what? Another show based off a video game was really good, but a lot of people hated it. Like the video game or book people hated it. Witcher. I watched a couple episodes.
I
loved it. I loved The Witcher.
It's all right. I mean, I didn't think it was terrible. It's not bad, but it wasn't like super, super interesting either. Like it's all right.
My experience with The Witcher, I was drunk as shit at my house. You know, Mandy fell asleep. It was just me. No one was online, whatever. So I was like, okay. I was sitting in my living room, and I was just like out of my mind, drunk. I don't even know what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I heard The Witcher's good. And I turned on the first episode, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't even know what I just watched.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little confusing. It's kind of confusing, but you know what? Isn't the choreographer the same guy as John Wick? Like, I think the action was made by the.
You're right. I think the guy who choreographes the fight. I can't
John
say that
Wick.
word.
Me either. But I'm pretty sure it's the same dude. Yeah, but that's not. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching either. Like a lot of the dialogue and shit doesn't make sense to me. A lot of it's confusing.
Well, no, okay, it won't. But you gotta watch the whole series.
The fighting is cool though,
dude.
The fight scenes are cool.
That's what I'm saying. And the same thing with Gotham. Okay, so our friend really, really loves The Witcher and watched like the first episode and hated it. Absolutely hated it. He loved Henry Cavill as Geralt. He loved it. But he hated everyone else. He did because he actually likes the Witcher series. He played all 3 games. He actually loves it. I don't know if he's read the books or not. I didn't know that, but I saw online that he is. Yeah. Did you know that he almost missed the role for Superman and Witcher because he was too busy playing games? Yeah. He almost missed the both of those.
Doesn't he like paint like little figurines and shit?
Yeah, he's a total fucking nerd. He's a total fucking nerd. And
I'm jealous because if I could just be a big fucking nerd and still be jacked as fuck, like
give him a fucking swirly.
Yeah,
okay, but Ryan,
that's what I mean. Like he's a huge fucking nerd and he's still just ripped as shit.
Ryan, here's the thing: if your job was, hey, majority of the year you get to play games because you have millions of dollars, but you have to take an hour or 2 out of your day to like work out and keep that body, you wouldn't do it.
Oh, of course.
Exactly. If you got paid millions of dollars to just keep a body and maybe 2 months out of the year go film and do all that shit, and then that's all you have to do.
Of course.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I would definitely do that. I would be the Rock. Yeah, I would literally look like
that
the Rock.
Motherfucker's on steroids or something. There's no way he's that goddamn big.
God,
there's no way. There's no fucking way the Rock is that big without some medicinal help.
Who knows?
Anyway, that motherfucker's got to be on something.
It's like saying that The Rock went from just being like a WWE wrestler
to becoming one of the biggest actors.
A household name actor.
Like everyone knows his name.
Yeah, it's weird how they're in movies. Or even like John Cena's in movies. That's just fucking...
Dude, he's in the new Suicide Squad and I'm so excited.
Why are they in those fucking movies?
I don't know, but man, I'm so excited. But to go back...
hope I can act.
To go back to The Witcher... but like, dude, the action and everything in that the show, dude, the action is so good. Just going again, I don't know a lot about The Witcher. The only game I played was 3. But
did you finish
our
it?
buddy, I finished Witcher 3. I have the first 2. I haven't played them yet, but I've been told by everybody that if you played 3, it's too late to play the other 2. They're bad.
See, I have a lot of patience, so
See, that's my thing. I want to play it because I want to experience it.
Yeah, I think I could play those.
That's how a lot of the games are. Like, I still go back and play PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah, I feel like I could play those 2 games.
So my thing is like, I want to do it. I just haven't had the mood to play them, But I really, as just an average enjoyer, I really liked that series. That was so good. Apparently, I read online, I don't know if this is true or not, I didn't really fact check it, but I did see it online, that the chick who made, who directed it or wrote it or whatever, has 7 seasons in line. Like, she already has 7 seasons written before the first one was even made. She had 7 seasons written. I was like, wow, really? So I'm excited to see what they go. Because if they did as good, like, as long as they keep action and keep people that are, like, I am interested in the story a lot, but I'm mainly concerned as how good the show looks. Because if there's a lot of things that you can point out, like, oh man, that was really cheesy. Like, you can see you can see the choreographed fighting, and stuff like that. It throws me out of it. But if it looks like it's generally real. I'll keep my interest.
Yeah.
So if they can do really good like that, and that's what I'm hoping. Again, I thought The Last of Us 2 sucked. I've played more of it, and I honestly don't like it. But I loved the first one. It was a fantastic game. Probably one of the best. Honestly, probably the only good game that came out on PlayStation 3, in my opinion, because I didn't really care for PlayStation 3. I was more of an Xbox 360 guy. But
I mean, fair. As far as that goes, is like I think it's a great game, but not anywhere near the first.
No, nowhere near. In my opinion.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, I feel like it was. I mean, as far as even like pushing the medium of just gaming as a whole, and Naughty Dog continues to do this, is just push gaming as a whole, which most companies don't do. They do the bare fucking minimum to try to, get...
No, and you know what? I do appreciate that from Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann and all them. They did fantastic.
They're trying to push the bar of what games can be. Like, as far as motion capture and graphics and shit. Most companies just don't do that shit. Like, they're
trying to push on a game to get money.
Or even like God of War. Like, pushing the graphical limits of, like, the technology we have at this point. Most companies aren't doing that shit. They're pushing like the limits of what we got right now. So I mean,
they're only going up to what's the standard,
and even that, like
they're gonna push beyond that standard point and show you this is what it can be. Yeah. So they're trying to push the bar to standard up higher.
Most people aren't doing that shit.
Really, you can see it in that game. It is a very good game, like it is beautifully made and everything. But I just didn't care for everything about the game as much as I did the first one.
I think it's a great story, but it's very jumbled. I mean, coming from my mega fan standpoint, it's very fucking jumbled, and there's a lot of 10 years ago, and then 5 years ahead, and 5 years back. Like, there's a lot of fucking jump cuts and shit,
jumps back and
it's
forth.
all over the fucking place. And it's. I mean, even Neil Druckmann said, he's like, oh yeah, the first game was way more
linear.
The first game was way more cohesive than the second. Like, he even himself said that, so you can't even dispute it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it
was a good game. It was a very good game, but I don't think it comes close to the first.
The one thing I really did not enjoy about the game, which really, really pissed me off, because I had high standards for this game because of you. You hyped it up so much. I had high standards. Same thing with Cyberpunk.
I mean,
I had a lot of high standards for it, but the thing that threw me off is I didn't even get to fire a weapon until 3 hours in, because I had to sit there and watch her. I hate Joel, and then obviously spoilers, don't listen. He dies, and then you are like, oh man, I miss Joel, and then you're like, I'm gonna go find her, and then you kill 1 or 2 zombies, and there's another 5-hour cutscene, and you're like, god damn it, and then finally you get to play the game.
Well, see, my only thing is too that is compared to even Cyberpunk is it's I can appreciate that at least. Yeah, it's what it's the direction the director wanted to take. So it was his passion project.
And that's what he wanted to do.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the difference of it was delayed multiple times, but when it did come out, I played that game day one, and I did not have a fucking single problem. That game ran flawlessly. See, not one glitch from day one. But Cyberpunk,
well, that's a difference.
What,
that's a difference.
8 years to come out, and it's a fucking mess.
Okay, I give a little lenience. Okay, first of all, the game that came out should not have come out for PlayStation 4.
It was announced for PlayStation 4.
Well, that's the thing. It was announced for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. You have no excuse for last gen.
I'm talking about it. I'm talking about the fact that it should not have come out on those systems because the reason why is that huge of a game and everything was made by such a. I think my friend said it was 16 people that made that game entirely. I think the developers and everything, there was only like 16 people that worked on that game. So the fact that there was a small group. CG Projekt Red's not that big, dude.
It is not. After Witcher 3, it got way bigger.
That's the thing. That's the reason they had the budget. They didn't have the people to do it because that company was so small. That's why. So I give a little leniency.
I blame WB.
Yeah, I give a little leniency, but you also got to blame the people. Because they were literally sending death threats at the last 2 delays. These people were like, this game isn't ready. And then they were like, take it out. They're like, fine, you can have it. It's playable, but it's still fucked up. And people are like, why is it fucked up? Because there's only so many people. I'm not trying to defend the game because it shouldn't have come out the way it did.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Witcher 3 was self-published, right? I think so. I think it was self-published by them.
I honestly don't know because I didn't know.
But Cyberpunk was published by WB. And the publisher has control over shit like that when it comes out.
Yeah, but the developers don't.
Yes,
the developers are the ones that made it.
WB had control over when this game comes out, right? So I think I blame them for rushing them along.
And the consumers, you have to also blame them because
when a game is being hyped up for 7 years, I don't think I can blame a consumer for being high expectations.
Yeah, but
seven.
That's where I'm saying.
No, death threats is always terrible, but I'm saying 7 years of development, you have
even
to
Neil
expect.
Even Neil Druckmann was getting.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Death threats.
You have to expect something large for 7 years.
Imagine being that big of a fucking loser. You're like, I'm gonna send a death threat to this.
Oh yeah, no,
over a video game.
That's terrible. I'm just saying, for 7 years worth of work, I understand people expecting a lot more.
That's
a lot more of
I've
work.
Talked to a couple people.
That's what I mean. If I waited 7 years of waiting for The Last of Us 2 versus what the fuck it was, like 4 maybe since they announced, or not even that. What, like 2 years since they announced it? They announced it maybe 2 years before it came out, 2 or 3 years.
Wasn't it supposed to come out in like 2019?
Yeah, it got delayed multiple times.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to come out early. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They didn't announce it like 7 years before it came out. That's what I'm saying. Like I would have way more expectations for that game if it was announced 7-8 years in advance. Like they shouldn't have fucking announced it that early. I got a question for you. It was pretty damn stupid to announce that early.
Are you still hyped about Dead Island 2?
Hell yeah. You know what? Yes. I still want to. Here's the thing. I still want to play it, but I feel like it's gonna be like one of those
that
shitty
thing's stuck
games.
in like a dead zone. It's not moving along.
No. I mean, they're still making it. They've come out and said in like earnest reports like that they're still making it.
Yeah, but it is Cyberpunk.
No, it has changed developer hands like 5 times.
Yeah.
Like it started off.
Well, that's
with
because they okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think they bit off more than they can chew because what I heard was it's supposed to be the entire state of California. And there was supposed to be no loading screens, all that shit. That was announced during Xbox 360. I mean, that
shit got scrapped.
I guarantee you that shit ain't gonna be nowhere near the game that they announced at the beginning.
No, they scrapped
just like Cyberpunk.
They scrapped all that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what I'm saying. It was being made by Jaeger, who made Spec Ops: The Line, and they
Well, wasn't
the
first one Riptide made by Deep Silver?
Yes, they were both made by
Deep Silver and Techland. And
well, that's what I'm saying.
Was like, fuck you guys, Deadline. Make a Then they went on to make Dying Light, which Dying Light.
Oh my god! I cannot wait for 2.
I'm afraid that game's stuck in limbo now too, because that game's been that game's been missing in action for like 2 years.
If you're on Dying Light, they keep posting.
I follow them on Twitter and they don't. I follow them on Twitter and they don't post much.
They're one of the only companies that still keep like posting. Like, dude, Dying Light, they always have updates.
Oh, constantly.
They just put out a new DLC called the whole concept of the DLC they put out was it's a game that they were making, another game they were making. It's supposed to be like you're going through like dungeons and hell or whatever. And they're like, we're making this game, or we're trying to, or whatever the fuck. Like, we're making this game, but it's taking a lot longer to do. So what we're doing now is basically just putting it, like the concept of it as a DLC into this game, so you can get a taste of what it actually is. So in Dying Light, I forget what it's called. It's like Hell something.
Yeah.
And like it's basically just going through dungeons, beating the shit out of like skeletons and demons and shit. Which like, or it's Hell Raid. That's what it's called. It's like Hell Raid or some shit. And it's supposed to be a game that they were making, but then it's been stuck in like development hell, so they kind of repurposed the idea for Dying Light. But I think they're still working on the game.
Which,
so
the one thing I have to say is gaming has become so fucking big because of YouTube and everything. And I'm not going to lie, I love that gaming has become so big. There's tournaments, you win money. It's your job at certain people's jobs. And I, dude, would love to do that. But the reason I don't like it is because it's become a job and it's become so big that there's so many things you have to go through instead of people just going, I have an idea, I made it, it came out. Mm-hmm. And now they have to go through, is this going to give us money? Yeah. Is it going to be a game that we can milk for as much money as possible? Is it a game that's repetitive and playable at GTA?
No, not even GTA, fucking Call of Duty. Best fucking example. Because literally everyone, like, they were like, they had one futuristic game come out. People were like, I like futuristic. And then they were like, okay, let's make the next, like, fucking 8 years futuristic. And then people were like, we don't like futuristic.
Did you hear about the new Call of Duty is going to come back to World War II? The next Call of Duty is supposed to be in World War II.
I heard something where they said it's supposed to be post-World War II, like 1950s. And it's supposed to be like an alternate universe sort of deal. And made by Sledgehammer, which I love Sledgehammer, so I hope they make a good game.
Honestly, anything by Treyarch at this point, fucking, I'm tired.
Listen, I gotta say, Call of Duty, I'm not gonna lie, is a very up and down company for me.
Modern Warfare was so good.
It was. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's an up and down company because I loved Modern Warfare 2. I loved Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3. I loved all three of them. I loved Black Ops 1, 2. Didn't care for 3. And then I obviously never even played 4 because that was just stupid. Never played Infinite Warfare because that was stupid. I mean, I played them, but I didn't like them, so that's why I'm saying
Infinite Warfare had a good campaign, and the zombies was decent, but multiplayer... That's the thing. Now multiplayer is like the least looked after fucking thing.
Well, like because you want to know after 4 came out, people were bitching that 4 didn't have a fucking campaign. Mm-hmm. So now they're like, now we got to focus on the campaign. No, what you should do is just make a good fucking game all around. Don't focus on one. Don't focus on another. Focus on all of them.
They just need to take a fucking year off because the reason Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign wasn't because they wanted to cut it. It's because they didn't have the fucking time. They didn't have the time to make it.
That's what I'm saying is gaming has become such a company thing that they're just pumping it out to get money.
No, the 3-year cycle is starting to get to a point where they can't sustain it any longer.
Yeah, no.
Obviously, it's coming. It's coming to the point where it's starting to crumble. It's starting to crumble around them. Obviously,
especially with how good games are now. It takes way more time.
Well, you can't make a fucking campaign, and then they're like, "Oh, we planned to not make a campaign." No, you fucking did it.
Yeah, but we know
they did it because they're full of shit.
The reason they cut a campaign because they did have.
They don't have the time.
They did have a campaign going, but then. During the time between Black Ops 3 and 4, it was like maybe a year and a half, Fortnite came out. And it became so big, all these companies were like, oh, we need to do Battle Royale.
Which is the stupidest thing in the world. I hate when games copy off other games because it's so bad.
What they did was...
I'll give them credit that Warzone...
Warzone's the only good thing.
Warzone is the best Battle Royale.
Well, they had a lot more time to work on it.
Oh, yeah, but I know, that's what I mean.
I do also like the fact that they are mixing... I don't like it because it is very annoying, but I also do like it that they're mixing the games together because they said the Warzone's going to be out for the next 8 Call of Duties. That Warzone will be all together.
Well,
they're not making a new Warzone.
I'm not even gonna bitch because I hate Call of Duty and shit. But I'm not even gonna bitch because Warzone's fucking good.
Warzone's
I love Warzone.
Warzone's so
much
I'm not gonna
goddamn
lie,
fun.
I really enjoy Black Ops Cold War Zombies.
So fun.
I do too.
The campaign was actually all right. It wasn't one of their best, but it wasn't
sucked.
nowhere near worst.
The ending
No,
sucked.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had an up and down. It wasn't their.
The
It was in the
beginning
middle
was good.
ground.
The
It was in the
beginning
middle
and
ground.
middle
There's
was
some
good.
cool ideas with like, figure
Most
out
of the
this
game was
puzzle.
good.
Figure out this puzzle before, like, it's like, the one thing is like, find out who the fucking like spies are, and then you have to go execute them.
Yeah, no, most of the campaign was good.
Up. But I don't know. It started going in like that weird fucking
when they're like,
mind fuck shit.
Belle, take a right here at this fucking intersection.
Yeah, like I said,
we got a job to do.
It was
we got a
okay.
job to do. Yeah, that shit. Well, as soon as it got into that point, I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
I'll just say this, not to spoil anything, but here's a little fucking thing. You ever play BioShock 1? It's the same twist. Anyway,
thanks for ruining it, buddy.
Whatever.
No, but like it.
Would you kindly?
But the
Would
game's
you
about
fucking kindly? Would
If
you
any
kindly?
game,
We got a job to do.
no. If any game
got
is
a
the
job to do.
milking king, is GTA. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say
Yes.
GTA is.
I don't blame them though.
No. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If
When you make as
they
much money
are
as they
the
do.
king of milking, because besides
Like
Red
7
Dead, what
years.
game have they come out with?
GTA, yeah.
Exactly.
And
And GTA, I love the meme that I've seen where it's PlayStation 2 had 3 GTAs. GTA 5 has had 3 generations of console. Okay? I'm not going to lie. Granted, they came at the end of the one generation. And apparently they're coming out with 6. And it's in this next gen, and so they're going to be at the beginning of the. But they are on 3 different gens. There wasn't a remaster or anything. It's literally the exact same game, just on 3 different consoles.
I agree, but it's like
their PlayStation thing where it opened, and it's like Rockstar Games or fuck, and then you just hear Michael like, why do I move here? I guess because of the weather. And everyone's like, God fucking damn it!
Yeah, no, they're fucking. That thing to announce on that was funny.
No!
I agree, but it's like it's like if you actually like look at their like earning calls and shit.
No,
of, like
where
it's
they
they're,
are
like,
making money from
well, that's what I'm
it.
saying. It's not even the thing of it's like they're making money. It's like their sales still rival like first, second, and third place of every month of almost every system, like Xbox, PlayStation, PC. They're even rivaling, like, Call of Duty will come out and be number 1, and GTA will be number 2 or number 3. A 7-year-old game will still take second or third place.
Well,
most of the time.
and that's why,
like,
dude, they have.
if I was making that many sales, shit, I wouldn't be making any more video games either.
I'm not
get
blaming them for it. I'm just saying the king of milking games is GTA.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
Rockstar.
they are.
Because of GTA 5.
Well,
Did you hear also that Red Dead 2 has made it into the top 10 best-selling games of all time now? It just squeezed its way into the top 10. So of all time, GTA 5 is like 2 or 3, but Red Dead 2 made it into like the 10th place just now.
I'm not gonna
top
lie.
10 best games of all time
I really
sold.
don't like GT or Red Dead Online. I bought Red Dead Online for $5 on computer, and I've been playing it, and it's really pissed me off the fact that you need 10 gold to do anything in that goddamn game.
It's fun to fuck around with your friends, though.
It's fucking stupid.
It's fun to play.
Oh
with
no,
your friends.
no. I that's what I'm saying.
It's funny to fuck around. Because we just hog tie each other.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I literally will my buddy will be like hunting for an alligator, and like he'll be sitting on his horse just shooting at the alligator, and I'll just fucking hog tie him off the thing, and then the alligator will come up and eat him.
Yeah, no, we were playing with Ben, and I just whipped the tomahawk like far away and just hit him in the head.
Did you see the video Ryan put out? It was like
where
me and him were like.
I put up 3 actually.
Yeah, well, like we're hunting alligator, and then Ryan was getting about to get attacked. I'm like, don't worry, I'll help you. And I threw a fucking lasso at him. He's like, oh, thank you. And the camera turned, and you see an alligator just fucking sprinting at me.
He's like reeling me in because he's got me hogtied, and he's pulling me out of the swamp. And then while I'm being dragged in, you just see the camera, and he's just in there pulling me, and an alligator slowly crawling up behind him. And then it just grabs him and fucking death rolls him.
No, it's fun to play online, but eventually, in my opinion, same thing with GTA PUBG Online, it gets boring, and I would like to actually progress in it. So whereas like I'm not gonna lie, when I played with you guys did so much more shit when I wasn't online. So you guys would do all the heists or anything while I wasn't online, and you guys would have like flying cars and doing all this shit where I'm still stuck with I'm trying to get a penthouse.
Dude,
and it was like pissing me off because by the time I was like, all right guys, let's do a heist, you're like, we already did like 6 today, so we're done. And I'm like, motherfucker. Whereas the online people, like when I play on computer, they're all like, yeah, let's do a heist. I want more money. I want this. I want that. So I've played more online than I did on PlayStation because they don't play unless I ask them to. And they'll play like, so we'll fuck around, but we'll also progress.
We've mostly been fucking around.
But that's the thing, you guys now...
Like we've been getting $1 million a month from that game.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like...
And Twitch Prime has been giving us like $200,000 a week and shit.
Yeah, they've been giving us money for free. It's,
and it's just like, whatever.
What are we at for time?
55 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, this is our comeback episode, man.
Yeah, we got time.
The people that want to watch us, man, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know? But,
to make up for fucking off.
Fucking off.
GTA, I've put in like, I think
I have like 1,800 hours because PS5 tells you I have like 1,800 hours.
I know I have more. Like,
you're probably at like 2,000.
Yeah, I'm at like in terms of days. I think I'm at like 95 days in GTA.
You have over 3 months.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
what
have
I'm saying.
probably.
Mine tells
I
me
have
like,
probably 3 weeks total in fucking GTA.
Mine tells me like 17.
Granted, I have the computer and I have the PlayStation, so who knows the combination? Because there was the glitch, and also that's another thing is I didn't have internet when you guys did the glitches, and so I couldn't do that. Whereas you guys had like millions of dollars, and I didn't have it.
We wouldn't even have that much money half the time. Like we'd get like at most like $5 million. And be like, and spend it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's the thing. The hacked money fucking expensive.
The hacked money was enough for me to buy one cool car, and then I bought like all the clothes and hats that were available at the time, and then like right afterwards they fixed it. They took all my money away.
I didn't. I started from the bottom because I transferred my account to the PlayStation 4 from the Xbox 360, so I couldn't transfer my account to the computer, which is stupid, Rockstar. Anyway, so I played, so I had to start a new character. So instead of that disgusting Miley Cyrus I have a disgusting Eminem. And again, the same thing as when I created the Miley Cyrus, the person just walked out. And I didn't customize that character at all. Literally, dude, this guy came out looking like Eminem. Had the gold chain, the big white shirt, and baggy sweatpants. That's what he came out on, looking just like Eminem with the bleached hair and everything. I was like, dude, no fucking way. Clicked on him, didn't even customize him at all. I sent him on my way, and so they had the casino just came out when we got it. And because they had like a deal or whatever, it was like $10 on Steam. So I bought it, and I was like, oh, cool. So we started doing the casino hack for the computer, because if you had a mouse, you can do the hack. So you would bet 20 grand, get like 60 grand or whatever, and you would just keep doing that over and over again. And so I kept doing that. And I got like $10 million, bought my penthouse, bought my cars that I wanted from my old house. I got so far, like, instantly to where I am, and then we've played so many, like, missions just for fun and everything. I'm back to where I am on PlayStation, and I've only had the game for a year and a half now, whereas I had that game from Xbox pretty much all of PlayStation 4 life, and I've only gotten there. A few months I got onto in my one place, so I was really happy with that. I haven't played it in a while because then Red Dead Online came out. We started playing that because it was only $5, and then I got really pissed off when I found out that you needed 10 gold to become a bounty hunter, and I only had like 2, and I spent like fucking 4 weeks in that. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm not doing that shit.
I'm a bounty hunter, and that's fun as fuck. We have in a couple of our videos of me and Ryan like doing bounty hunter missions. Like there's a woman on top of this tower, and we're trying to figure out a way to get her down. So I was like, okay, I got her. I hog tied her and just like went to the ladder and thinking maybe I could just climb down with her. instead of like climbing down, I just fell off. I was like, oh shit, and the woman just slammed on the ground, and I was like, oh, she's dead, ain't she? I go like, yeah, she's fucking dead. No, but Red Dead's fun when you get like people to play.
Yeah,
with.
when you get people to play with, it's fun. But when you're just trying to like progress, like I would like, because I like to switch it up. I like to play the game like a serious online game, and I like to fuck around. But when it's just fuck around, I'm glad I spent $5 on it instead of buying the whole game. I have to say that was probably the smartest move they have. But they need to take away that fucking 10 fucking gold. That was the stupidest fucking thing. Now, make it 10 gold to buy a weapon and you can get like 0.5 every time you do a bounty on it. Fine, whatever. That's cool. But like when you make it 10 gold and you have to, there's like almost no way of getting gold. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like you'll fight. You do treasure chest shit.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking do that. I want to fucking go shoot people. I want to have fun. I want to do that. I don't want to fucking go search for a treasure chest.
Yeah. Nah, but that's the thing. We just started getting back into GTA because like Ben was like, yeah, let's fucking play. And like what we've been doing.
Yeah, the other night I saw you guys. Like I was like, oh man, I kind of want to play like Warzone or something. So like I hopped on. I saw that you two, Jill, and them were all playing GTA, and I'm like, well, guess I'm not playing with them tonight. And I like went back to PC.
Like we're fucking around, and like the one night, like it's just like what we're doing is just like sort of role playing shit. So like me and Ben bought this the like Roosevelt, that fucking like mobster car, and we
that I've had since day one that it came out.
Yeah, so like then the whole time we're playing, like we're live streaming, it was just like us being fucking mobsters, and me and Ryan kept fighting to be who's the boss. So Ben would be like, "Hey, boss," or we'd both be like, "Yes." Yeah. Like we'd have like the fucking Tommy gun as it was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I'd be like hanging off the side of the car. They'd hit like a curb, and I just fly.
No, yeah, like that shit's fun and all, but like eventually, like I would just be like, okay, I'm done doing that. I want to get like I have like fucking $700,000. I want to get $1 million so I can buy this car. And then like I was like, let's do a mission. You guys are like, no, we're gonna keep fucking around. I'm like, God damn it!
We've exhausted so much of efforts of making money to the point where it's like I don't really want anything anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Because you guys played so much without me that
Twitch Prime has been giving us free money. So like I have had no desire to work for anything in a while.
Like I have an office, and like I have all 3 office garages that fit like I think like 20 cars. And what I've been doing is just like that fucking like with the wheel, you can just like log in, log back on, spin the wheel. So like I have almost all 3 garages filled with mostly cars from the wheel. So it'll be like really expensive cars or just shitty ass cars they had. And like, you know, whatever I don't like, I'll just get rid of because they give you a little bit of money for it. But it's like most of my I like before what I would do is I would just like I would have a car I really like, and then a new car would come out, be like, you know, I'm gonna get rid of this car. So I sell it and use that money to buy something else.
I never did that.
But now it's like I have so many fucking vehicles. Like I'll go down the list. It would be like, oh, the fucking fart copter. The fucking I don't know what half of these things are, but then I would go to my garage and be like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this. I have like fucking like. I probably have like at least like 40 to 50 cars, like vehicles I could ride.
I wish real life was like that.
Yeah, and it's funny because like me and Ben were playing like yesterday, and he was like, you know, he was pretending to be like my assistant or my driver. And I went outside. He had this shit-ass car. He's like, get in. I go, are you fucking kidding me, Ben? I'm like, you're going to bring this piece of shit to pick me up. I'm like, here's class. And I took out, like, this fucking supercar. And he was like, this is pretty shitty. I'm like, oh, yeah? And I took out, I took out something else. He's like, that's shitty, too. And I was like, oh, yeah? And I bought a limo. And he's like... This is shitty. I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I just have dude, I have so many fucking vehicles now. And this thing, I went from having like one vehicle that I actually use to having like 40 that I just alternate from. But there is a vehicle that I will never get rid of, and that's the fucking Captain's Log. Which, if we ever do a GTA video, I'm sure you'll see, because Captain's Log it's a big fucking vehicle with like insanely huge tires that has the horn that's like And yeah, it's a big fucking beast. Ryan, I remember, Ryan, you were with me when I made that car.
Yeah, and then you sold it. And then,
no, I still have it.
Yeah, but you bought it back again you sold it and then bought it back.
Yeah, I remember you sold it. I
remember. You're like, I missed the captain's log.
You were like, no, I had this really cool car, and then you're like, I'm gonna get that car again, and then you like 2 days later.
You sold it. You're like, I missed the captain's log.
It's funny because it's classified as like a muscle car, and I guess there's some shit. It's like if you hold the handbrake while you fucking whatever, it'll just pop a wheelie. So I remember just going to the airfield, and I was just like, hey, Ryan, get in. I was popping wheelies in this big fucking stupid car, and he was like, oh, nice.
But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Oh yeah, I was part of a tournament.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that because we mentioned that in the last one. That was scrapped.
He came in 5,000.
No, shut up. I think we came in 108th or 96. I can't remember what was the determining one, but I remember we were in both spots, and we came in out of 300. So I'm not gonna lie, that was okay. Out of 300, out of being 98th or even 108th or 96 out of 108th. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So,
about a D.
But we, a D. We made a D on our first comp. That was our first time playing a competitive game like that.
More like a D minus, but
whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. We were first of all, we joined a tournament that you could have won money. We didn't spend anything to get into it. Okay, I thought it was very fun. We're gonna do it again if they come up with it. You know, if we're on that website, we've already got our team set up. So that was really fun for us to do. Nick, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Nick, for the audio listeners, Nick just literally set his shot glass on the ground and then tipped it over.
What the fuck are you doing?
And then he just looked at it like he was an idiot.
Quit playing with your food.
Quit playing with your tentacle.
We all had egg burgers.
We went to Red Robin's today. We had egg burger, all three of us, and
I want another one.
Dude,
that was pretty good.
I'll kill for another one. Egg burger.
Egg burger.
Egg burger.
But then we went to the bar. I played a couple games of pool. Totally wrecked both these assholes.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Yeah,
you barely won.
Some dude showed up to the fucking bar with his own goddamn pool stick.
Okay, listen, I play at a pool hall, and that is normal because those are all a bunch of old people who do nothing but play pool. Like, they go there because they're retired and don't do anything.
It's almost like a little sad. Almost.
Yeah, a little sad, but it's also at the same time,
like
you kind of get
own
it.
Equipment.
But, like, when you show up at a bar...
That's like bringing your own glasses to a bar to get a shot.
Yeah, like, okay, dude.
Like, I'm bringing my own beer glasses for you to fill up to give me a drink.
So it's literally, it was kind of like a dead bar when we went. Like, it's a Saturday.
It's a normal bar we go to, but, like...
It was a little dead. There's no one really there. And then we're like, oh, yeah, let's play fucking pool. We play one game. Then we're waiting for change to play again. And then we look over, some dude in a mask with a skull face on it just, like, brings over a bag and pulls out
two different fucking sticks, starts putting them together, and we're like...
pulls out a gun?
Really, dude? Like, we're kind of looking at him like, really? So he plays a couple rounds with his girlfriend or whatever, and then finally I was just
decimating his girlfriend.
Finally I was like, fuck this, he's done. Like, they, like, left or whatever, so I was like, cool. So me and Ryan went over there and played... And Ryan was doing really fucking good, and he was getting every fucking ball in. And then finally, I started getting on my roll, and I got all my balls in. Got the 8-ball in, and he was like, "Fuck."
Me and you played a game. It was pretty.
It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
I think we were both down 2 balls. Then I got the last 2, and then the 8th ball in.
You got pretty lucky positioning and just went bop, bop,
yeah,
bop.
Yeah, you say lucky, but I say I was doing it the whole time.
You know, he's lucky.
He's lucky.
I mean, I had like 2 balls left to go, and then...
I got 1 ball in the entire time.
He fucked up everything, and then he just went on a streak.
So listen. So I got 1 ball in the entire game until Ryan got down to 2 balls. He got down to 2 balls, missed, and he was like, fuck. So then I went, my first shot knocked 2 balls in on such a great fucking shot. I was like, me and him were both like, oh shit. And then I fucking
he
knocked
got
two
two
more
balls
in.
in
I
one
knocked
shot.
two more in, like I just separate, and then I missed. So then he knocked one in, and then he missed the second one, and then I knocked the last little bit of my balls in. I looked at him. I was like, all right, and the 8-ball was like closer to this pocket. Or no, it was like closer to that pocket over there.
Audio listeners.
By the way, yeah, we're on a pool table, so I'm just kind of pointing it out.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Sorry. Fuck you. Watch the video on YouTube. They were closer to that pocket. The ball was closer to that pocket over there. So I literally looked at Ryan. I pointed to that one. I dinged it off the wall really hard and it went right in. He's like, son of a bitch!
Yeah, you're a cunt.
Nah, that's fun.
No, my specialty, though, is, like, I used to play with my two buddies all the time. We used to go, like, every day. And the specialty was everybody was really good at their one thing. I was really good at getting it into the center pockets. The two center pockets, I was really good at getting any ball in. But now I've learned how to bounce the ball over other balls. And, like, I kind of use it as my, like, oh, yeah, I kind of suck, blah, blah, blah. Like my, what is it, sharking or something? What is that called?
What is it, like where you play off your, like, skill?
You're like, oh, I've never really played before.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
it's
bad.
hustling.
And hustling, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And so, like, I always would do that. I'm like, yeah, like, I may be good. I'm pretty good, whatever. And then I'll, like, get the normal shots, one or two, and then I see my perfect setup to bounce it. So I'm like... And they're like, son of a bitch, you're actually good at this game. And that's when I break out my, like, actual being able to do it. But that's because my brother taught me. I've never played my brother, which I really want to play. My brother-in-law. He taught me because I was playing, like, I played pool every day. Because we'd go to the pool hall. We'd go there until, like, 3 in the morning. I'd go home, go to sleep, and go to work with my brother-in-law. He told me that to bend pipe, because I bend exhaust, like, I custom bend it and everything. He's like, if you know how to bend pipe, you know how to play pool. And if you know how to play pool, you know how to bend pipe. I was like, oh, okay. So that's where he taught me if you know how to do either one of them, you know how to do the other. And I don't think I'm that good at bending pipe. I'll say I'm good at pool. I'm really good at pool, but I don't think I'm that good at, bending exhaust and everything. Apparently everybody thinks I'm fantastic at it. I don't see it. Everybody else sees it. I think I do shit compared to my brother because that's who I compare myself to because he's the one who taught me how to do it. But everybody says I'm fucking phenomenal at it, and but I'll tell you I can play pool. I won't bullshit you on that one. I'll tell you I can play pool, but yeah. So that's where I learned how to play pool, and because of that, I guess I got better at bending pipe. And so like I'm like I said, I'm the only one at my shop because he doesn't need to hire anybody else because I know how to do it all. So. I guess that's, so my brother taught me that very, very great skill to where I can play a game and work.
Well, what time will we end that? What time is it?
I think this is a good point to end it on. Our
1:12.
comeback video. Not as extravagant as we want to do, but we kind of did this on a last whim type.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's...
We are
Again, when do we not do it at last whim? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we're all done.
Yeah.
We're happy to be back. At least I'm happy to be back.
I'm miserable and I feel like shit.
I mean,
you always do.
I'm a little slightly happier.
He's miserable too. He just doesn't want to admit it.
He just drew the line to where he's gonna kill himself, and we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Again, so like he's right there. All right, guys. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, and do all that crap.
Also,
because,
Please give me attention.
If I'm speaking for all of us, whoopsies. Sorry.
Zoinks.
Yeah, he is, and
Sorry
I'm speaking for all of us as well. Welcome back to the sloppy seconds.
Yeah,
we're gonna start again.
5-6
Let's go.
Hiatus.
Yeah, you might want to.
Ryan, say goodbye.
You might want to say goodbye and let that last fart of the night out. And
Bye, guys. Love you.
Let that last sweet fart of the night out and just tuck yourself into bed. And
Don't
have
moan.
Don't
Stop
moan.
talking, Ryan. Just end the damn recording.
Don't moan when you shit
Your
yourself.
dad will hear.
Your dad will hear.
Oh,
and
he's coming.
He's coming. Just let that soft fart out, and you're